Jaylen, this time last year, it seemed like you were just really eager to get back out on the floor and
Yep,
play
yep.
again. Like, has kind of the goalposts changed a little bit for you now? Come, after what you were able to do last year, and
Yeah, not really. Every year it start all over again, man. I'm back at the bottom. I gotta figure a way to claw and work my way back up to where I'm in the rotation and playing again. So to me, it's the same thing.
how do you feel? What's the quickest path to that, to being able to grab consistent minutes?
I think if I shoot 40 from three and guard the best player every night, I'll be out there quite a lot.
Do you think that's feasible?
Yeah, 1,000,000%. Especially when like we play pickups with Ann and them. It's been real smooth for me. Like my cutting, they're looking for me and everything now. Stuff I bring is just so different. Cause like for me right now, I'm way more confident off the ball than I am with it, and I'm on a team, thankfully, where the guys have the ball a majority, 95% of the time, if you know what I mean. So the quick off the rip catch and go stuff, I'll be able to figure that out. And as I get more comfortable in the NBA, because I still haven't been playing like that long. I'm about a year right now. So just as long as I keep developing in that aspect, but for what I need to play right now in the NBA, I think I got it. Summer League was a little challenging because in my head it was like I was trying to do so much and like show that I could do X, Y, and Z. But with here, it's like once I have parameters and I know my role, I excel, and that I've always been like that.
And that does seem to be what got you a lot of playing time last year, is
100%.
being able to keep it simple
Yeah.
and keep it fundamental. Is that, you mentioned your college coach
Yeah.
really helping you with
Yeah.
that a lot. But translating that to the NBA, was it hard to keep it simple that way, even with the higher competition?
Nah, because I don't have no egotistical the way I carry myself. I don't care if I score 25 or if I score 6. At the end of the game, like I'd say, winners win, man. And if you're on a winning organization, like I was telling them earlier about like Luka Garza and Josh, if they're on a sub 500 team, who knows where they are? They're both hell of good players, but because our team is so good going to the Western Conference Final every year, some young guys just don't get chances or as big a shots as they like. But if you come from a team that went to the Western Conference Final twice, and you're a good player, and you're a good human being in person, of course somebody else is going to pick you up and give you opportunities to play elsewhere, where I think they will succeed, if you know what I mean. So, yeah.
But Jaylen, the kind of the way you play seems to represent this team's identity when it's at its best.
Yeah.
How do you think, as a team, you guys can be that group that's really hard to play against on a night-to-night basis defensively?
It's funny. Me and my girl, I be talking to her about stuff like that. I feel like just like leaning into like what Minnesota's about. Like it's cold as hell here. Plenty of people would rather be in Miami than be here when they come play. Like just embrace the fact that like people are trying to get out of here as quick as possible. Make this night as long and hard for them as possible. Like just be antagonizing, getting up under people's skin. Just being the people nobody wants to go play against, like what Detroit used to be, like in their bad boy era, or like against the Bulls. Like you just knew you were in for a long night. With the personalities we have here between Jayden, Nas, Joe Ingles, he's not taking nothing from anybody that you probably have on the team. As crazy as that sounds, like just lean into that. We're young, we're fast, we get up and down. You have Rob, who's super energetic, that has grown a lot the last year. TJ, who's a grown man that runs a 4-3. You mean, I mean, and he puts the ball in his left hand. He's very hard to stop. Like, just lean into all the youth and positivity and everything we have going in that direction every night. So yeah.
Jaylen, you talked last year when you were first starting to get minutes about just how hard the process was of getting back there. This 2 years seems like it's also it's a testament to yourself, but also maybe to the organization, whether it's medical staff, player development staff, just who maybe behind the scenes or how did this organization really maybe help you get to this point now where you recovered, you're getting minutes, and you're back to being yourself?
Shout out Charles Hooks and Mike Austin. Those two, I'm with them every day. Like we, knock on wood, we haven't had no like crazy injuries. Like just in general, like Javar, the strength coach, he's on us every day. We just have a good group of people. They know what they're doing. They know what to do, what not to do. They allow us to listen to our bodies. Having someone like Rudy, who's like a freak about everything, and he gives us wisdom. He's giving us the red lights to take home as a young guy when you can't afford much. He's offering you to pay for your massages and all these other things. We have a great massage lady that travels with us, Amy. So our staff that's around us is really coherent, and they know how to work with each other. They listen to each other, and it works out good.
Jaylen, you mentioned being 100% this offseason. How did you approach this offseason? What kind of things did you work on? How much were you here?
Yeah, I was here majority of the summer. I went to LA to like the Rico Hines runs and played out there just to get different looks with different people because, you know, like Ant was on his China tour, Jaylen and Nas and them, they all had their own things going on. So just going out to California just to still be with the NBA level. Like I was saying earlier, just trying to replicate what I'm going to do here this year. Like, do I think I'll ever be in a situation this year when they're asking me to shoot step-back threes? Not really. But as far as, like, running to the corner, hitting open shots, guarding other teams' best players, working on my cutting off-ball movement, making sure I'm not getting back cut because I'm in a position where one bad play could put me back on the bench, and I know that. So just trying to eliminate the little mistakes and just put myself where I'm in a position where I can grow and have bumps. Because right now I'm not really in a position where too many bumps can push me out. So,
Jaylen, I was going to ask you about your summer too, and for like an offensive player, a guy who's working on his shot or something, I could picture what they're doing, you know, in the summer. How do you work on point of attack defense? In
yeah,
the
I mean that just comes from playing like ones. Me and Ant play ones all the time. It's funny. He be wanting to play ones all the time though. Like it'd be like he want to get there at 7 in the morning. Like we gonna play ones, and then he like so. But really, just playing one-on-one basketball, I feel like that helps you grow. This is a league really now where you really can't touch certain people. I'm not gonna say no names, but so just like working on not fouling, like and still being an effective defender, because at times it's hard. Like you see offensive guys can bump you and you can't. If you push them off their path, it's a defensive foul. You see on these snatchbacks, they can push you and keep you moving, but if you grab on to stop, it's a foul. Like just trying to find different ways to hide it because you still have to do it that isn't as visible to refs.
Is that more like film that you learn that in, or on the
Yeah,
floor?
it's funny. Y'all not gonna. I watch a lot of DB film, like Pat Surtain. I know it sounds crazy, but it's like actually super relatable in terms of flipping hips. They can't really grab anybody, like stuff like that. Like just seeing how they jam and get off, which is similar in basketball. They do allow you to use your stick hand. Just seeing that in man-to-man, like I like watching that more so than basketball because people have counters. So like Ant, I know when he goes left, he loves to shoot the step back. So, but if I jump at the step back, he's gonna keep going. Like he's just so fast and athletic and strong. So just having that creativity to know, like I said in football, they know a route tree. So like yeah, once he passes 5 yards, he can't run a slant no more. Now it's post or a 10-yard dig or in. Like just process of elimination while he's running his route. Same thing in basketball. If the shot clock's at 3 and they're down 2, I'm thinking okay, he's probably going for the win, knowing Ant. So I'm going to jam this three-point line. If he beats me to the rim, it is what it is. I got help side or we go to overtime. Like, I'm always thinking like that.
Thank you, Jaylen.
Thank you.
Thank you.